Hey y'all. So I'm trying out this whole having a mic thing. We'll see how I do. And I had a pretty good week. My camera setup is per an audition that I had. I had this callback where I, I had to do a couple different characters, but one of the things they would do was they were speaking to somebody lying down. So I'm like, all right, screw it and frame it that way. And pleased with them. Like, I'm happy with how I'm feeling this week with my acting stuff between class and the videos I'm putting out. We'll see how things go. And, okay, so I mentioned before, let's talk about background work, because I've had people ask me on here, well, how can I get started? How could I get on a set or be background in a movie, or, if I thought about moving to LA, what would I do? And this would be a really complicated time to do that, because it seems like extra work, the way that we know it, it's changing. I don't know if it'll truly be changed forever. I kind of think it will. Certainly for the foreseeable future, for the next few years, things are going to be way different, because they can't have that many people on set, and then on top of that, they can't have, with however many they can have, they want as little liability as possible. So there's just not going to be room for very many people to be extras on film and television right now. They're going to CGI people in or figure something else out or something. And the things that I'm aware of that are using extras, where they used to maybe use 15 or 100 or 200, they're taking 2 people. 10 at the absolute max is sort of what I've heard. So this is going to be a really rough time for people who are making their money the way that I was making my money up until really recently. So that's, gotta keep an eye on that. But it's really complicated, and even anything dealing with the union is going to be really rough. There's not that many union jobs. The union doesn't want to risk their people. Really big actors don't want to risk themselves. They're going to have to go for more no-name people. It's great for no-name people if you, again, aren't as worried about the inherent risk. But let's face it, actors are super desperate. Like, they're going to keep doing these castings via online, because guess what? Actors are desperate to work. They will show up sick. I'm sure there's some crew people who are the same way, but this is going to be a rough time if you're trying to just barely start. You kind of already know what you're doing, or if you're pushing into something further, having an acting class, something like that, then maybe it's a better time. Again, if you don't have that many credits, this is kind of a time that you'll get seen for things that you wouldn't usually get seen for. So we'll see how that goes. And here's hoping that I get some bookings and get some footage soon. All right, y'all have a good night.